Refrigerant Recovery and Filling Machine Operation Demonstrative Video. Before using for the first time, you must use a 6 mm hexagonal wrench to remove the two bolts protecting the electronic scale. Step 1. Recycle. Recycle refrigerant. First, turn counterclockwise to close the high and low pressure quick connectors. Remove the dust caps on the high and low pressure pipes of the car air conditioner. Plug the high and low pressure quick connectors into the high and low pressure interfaces of the car air conditioner respectively, and tighten the nut interface to prevent leakage. Connect the power supply. Turn on the power switch. Open the LP valve and HP valve counterclockwise. Press the vacuum button to vacuum the chiller pipeline first. When the high and low pressure gauges are minus 0.1 兆帕, it means vacuuming is complete. Turn clockwise to open the high and low pressure quick connector. Press the recycle button and set the recycling amount according to the vehicle model. Recycle the refrigerant of the automobile air conditioning system into the storage tank of the refrigeration machine. Recycle old refrigerant oil. After completing the refrigerant recovery, open the old refrigerant oil valve and drain the old refrigerant oil into the old refrigerant oil bottle. After completion, close the refrigeration oil valve. Step 2. Vacuum. Press the vacuum button to vacuum the car's air conditioning system. When the high and low pressure gauges are minus 0.1 兆帕, it means vacuuming is complete. Step 3. Fill. Add new refrigeration oil. Remove the refrigeration oil filling bottle. Add an appropriate amount of new refrigeration oil that meets the standards. Close the HP valve and LP valve clockwise. Then slowly open old refrigerant oil valve. Pay attention to observe the oil level to reach the required amount. Close old refrigerant oil valve. Add new refrigerant. The refrigerant is added to the car air conditioning system from the cold storage tank. Open the HP valve and LP valve counterclockwise. Press the fill button. Set the filling amount and press the start button to fill the refrigerant until it is completed. When you find that the pressure on both sides is balanced and you cannot add more fluid, you can use the following methods to assist in adding fluid. First, turn counterclockwise to close the red high pressure quick connector valve. Then start the car and turn on the air conditioner to the maximum to complete the filling and experience the cooling effect. Turn counterclockwise to close the high and low pressure quick connectors. Disconnect the blue low and red high pressure pipes from the car. Install the dust caps on the high and low pressure pipes of the car air conditioner. Press the recycle button again to start the recycling function. Recover residual refrigerant in the high and low pressure pipes of the chiller. Finally, the site is cleaned up and the refrigerant recovery and filling process is completed. Next, I will introduce another way to filling. Refilling of small bottles of refrigerant and refrigerant storage tanks. Connect one end of the short refrigerant tube to the bottle opener port of the small refrigerant tank. The other end is connected to the small bottle refrigerant filling port. Close the HP valve and LP valve clockwise. Open the bottle opener valve. Press the air button. Open the small bottle refrigerant filling valve to the fill, replenishing the refrigerant in the storage tank. Unscrew the connecting nut of the blue low pressure pipe. Turn counterclockwise to close the red high pressure pipe quick connector. Connect the blue low pressure pipe to the new refrigerant tank. Open the HP valve and LP valve counterclockwise. Press the vacuum button to vacuum the chiller pipeline. When the high and low pressure gauges are -0.1 兆帕, it means vacuuming is complete. Open the valve of the new refrigerant tank. Then turn the new refrigerant tank upside down. Press the recycle button. Set the required recovery and replenishment amount to replenish the refrigerant in the storage tank. The refrigerant is being replenished until completion. Stand up the new refrigerant tank and close the valve of the new refrigerant tank. Press the recycle button again to recycle the refrigerant remaining in the pipeline. Finally, disconnect the blue low pressure pipe. Connect the blue low pressure quick connector. The whole video process is over. Thank you for watching.